one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Jeff Locke, the New Hampshire native, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
He threw a real gem in his last game. Complete game shutout. He'll look to repeat that kind of performance here.
Jonathan Lucroy makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Catcher, number 20.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Jonathan Villar steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
でもたまには PS2 とか3もいいですね。
He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the battle continues.
メロンパンとコーヒー。メロンパンも最近食べてないですね。
Hot shot on the ground is short. Figueroa takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. And with the quick
あれもメロンパンとか言うけど、メロンの味はしないんですよね。何回はメロンパンって言ってますけどね。
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
あれも結構いろんなふわふわしてるやつもあればパリパリしてるのもあるしね。いろんなメロンパンありますけどね。メロンパン専門店とかありますもんね。
First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well. especially when you've got a good hitter
まあ
up there.
今日からまたあれですね。
Here's a fastball
近
that
所
the
のス
knees.
ーパー営業してますよ、ま
And
た。
it's 0-2.
That's a
昨
two-seam
日しか休んでない
fastball
です
right
から
there.
ね、あ
It
のス
looks
ー
to
パ
the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails
ー。
back to the
働く
inside
人ら
corner
も
of the
大
plate.
変ですけどね。うん。
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
一日しか休まれへんっていうね。
Locks ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. First inning as we're just
多
underway from
分ゲオ
Pittsburgh.
も普通に空いてるんでしょうね。
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Strike three called, and the inning is over.
まあ上司も
Three
多
up,
分
three down
普
for
通に空いて
Milwaukee.
ると思い
Now
ま
the
すよ。
Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Taylor Youngman is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he was a bit wild. Ended up walking 4 guys. Hopefully he can find the strike zone, be a little better here in this one.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Pirates.
ああ、ゲオの店員さんもほんまに通常営業ですよね。休みもなかったんちゃいます、あそこ。元旦もやって
Little
ますよ
off,
ね。
and it's in for a called strike one. Eric
コ
Karros,
ンビ
these
ニみたいな
Brewers
も
as
んで
they
すよね、
begin
前
play
か
here
ら。
this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And the road hasn't been all that kind to him either. They've dropped 4 of the first 5 on this trip. So they're in need of a well-pitched game here in a bad way.
うん。
And he
い
comes
や
back
ー、
with a
肉レコ
fastball.
さん
1
おは
and
よ
2 now.
うございます。ああ、買う方はいいですけど、働く人らは
To 2 balls
た
and
ま
2
らんです
strikes
ね。
now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2. Gregory Polanco is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a
ああ、
scoreless
そうな
ball
んで
game.
すね。
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps
た
doing
ま
things
に
like
行きま
walking
す
the
けど
leadoff
ね。
guy, he'll be in trouble here
あ
too.
ほとんど上司が多いですけど。
Gregory Polanco gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Now a
最
fastball
近
a
なんか
bit
ゲ
too
オが
low
ね、
here.
モニ
It's
ターの販
0-1.
売とかもやってましたよ。テレビとかね。
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Why not?
高いから行かない。なんか家電製品も扱ってますからね。
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's
ウク
falling
レコ
behind
さんは
another
で
guy
も
here.
アマゾンが多いんちゃいます。
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Neuenhuis moves over. He's got it 1 away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
あ
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He comes in among the National League leaders in batting average, so he's been handling a hot bat all year, and it'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one.
John Jaso will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
アマゾンで
And the runner back.
Keeping him close.
十分ですか。
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take
まあ
advantage.
新作で買うんやったらもう
He may
上
not
心
get
が多い
another
です
pitch
ね
that。catches that much of the plate.
Big swing and a miss
要
on the
はでもあん
fastball.
ま
He's
買いに
behind
行か
in
な
the
いです
count
よね。
0-2.
Well, that's a good
まあ
location
値段
for the
的にもそ
fastball
んな
there.
言うほど
That's what he'll need to do. Try
上
to
心
get
も
the
変わらない
hitters
し
to
ね。
expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
ああ、掘り出し物
Runner
が。
at first here, one man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards
おっ
second,
と、それ
Jeanette
か
is
それ
there.
かそれか。
On to first, and there are 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, this team has committed the fewest errors in the National League. They're fundamentally sound, and anytime there's a routine ball hit, that's as good as an out. I can't wait to watch them here.
Jason Rogers gets his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still standing at second, but with 2 gone now.
Well, a good chance to pick up his teammates right here because they couldn't take advantage of that leadoff double. So he'll look to get something into the outfield and give his man.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Chris Carter will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s.
Well, まあなんか気になるのがね、あるんだったらね、言ってもいいんですけど、今んとこはまだ、今持ってるので十分ですね。
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
十
Moving a
分
little
増えて、
dangerously here.
またま
Yeah,
たま
you don't
た。
have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Locke gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last
あんま
start.
それ
Remember,
ない
he
ん
had
ですよ
9
ね、今の
strikeouts
とこ
in
ね。
that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Jeanette.
まあなんか急に興味持って
Scooter
ね、
Jeanette will stand in. And
欲
he
し
is
なっ
off
た
to
ら
a
行くかもし
dreadful
れないで
start
す
at
け
the
ど、
plate as he has not hit the
今の
ball
とこ
well
は
in
ないで
April.
すな。
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
う
1-0.
ん。
0 for 3
まあ
yesterday.
PF
0
ストア
for
を
4 on
パッと
Friday.
開けて、
He could use a good at bat here.
安かったら買ってまうみたいなのもありますけどね。
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped down the third base line. Foul, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
今月はあれでしょう。新作的にはね、龍が如くとか、三国志とかね、出るみたいですけど。
Full count now, 3-2. Aaron Hill waits on deck.
今月はその2本ぐらいちゃいます？
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a
たまになんか急にね、DL 版で発売するなんか珍しい作品もありますけど。予約してましたよね。三国志もね、前をやってたんですけどね。ヤクザといえばシンク。龍が如くもね、一時期をやっとったんですけど。サブゲームというかミニゲームばっかりやって、本編はほとんど進まんかったですからね。
The 0-2 home. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners on first with one down.
あれも毎年出てますもんね。いろいろ進化はしてるみたいですけど。歴史好きやったらたまらんのちゃいますかね。
Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
結構値段がね、高いですからね、あれは。
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And this is a two-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. They'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this.
アクションゲームですからね、あれもね、殴って蹴って、必殺出して。
Stepping in now, Alex Presley, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
豪華芸能人というか、結構多いですもんね。
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
歌舞伎町でしたっけ？神室町でしたっけ？リアルにね、ドンキホーテとか、いろいろありますけどね。シェンムーですか。シェンムー今 PS4 で出てましたよね。神室町ですね。シェンムーのはリメイク版でしたっけあれ。なんか1とか2とか出てたような。3も出るんでしたっけ？出てたんでしたっけ？
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
確かなんか鈴木さんとか人がプロデュースしてるんですよね。
Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Francisco Cervelli will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Yeah.
Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see
で
if
も
it'll
ドリー
chase.
ムキャストはね、全く勝ったことなかったですね。
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And reined
セ
in
ガ
one
サターン
away.
で終わりましたね。
Yeah, and with a good hitter up there, the shortstop's playing the pole here. So he's got a lot of room to cover if he wants to get to that ball up the middle. That's nice range right there to make the stop and then a good throw.
Starling Marte readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now.
ああ、ドリキャス。湯川専務でしたよね。あれも、次世代のインターネット繋がってましたもんね。
Now a fastball a bit too
あの
low
当
here.
時
It's
まだその
ball
ネット
1.
とかがそんななかった時代ですもんね。
Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Carter is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 7.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the
ああ、
plate,
ハ
you'll
ー
be in
ドは
trouble,
好きや
but
けどソフ
you
トは
can
好きじゃない。
locate there, things will be just fine.
Standing in now, Cole Figueroa. As he'll chase one up around the letters here
セ
for
ガサ
strike
ター
one.
ン言うても、朝倉大戦とかね、イブバーストエラーとか、下級生やら、野々村病院の人々とか、
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a
王
strike.
国とかいうのもやってましたかね。
Two out, nobody on.
あの当時はギャルゲーにようハマってましたからね。
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Presley on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the
唯
gap.
一ね、18
And he
金や
will
ってたから
stroll
ね、あ
in
れ
there
ね。
standing
サ
with
タ
a
ーンが。
two-out double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him.
同
He's starting
国
to
もあれ
drive the ball,
PS4
and
で
he's
出て
starting
ま
to
すよね。
drive the ball with authority too.
あ、そうじゃな
This
かっ
is
たっけ。
case in
ビー
point
タでしたっ
as he
け。
winds up on second with a ringing double.
ああ、その名前は
Andrew
聞いたことあり
McCutcheon
ます
will
ね。
get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips
うん。
last night.
同級生とかもよう買ってましたね。エルフ作品ですね。うん。
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big
あ
deal.
あ、
Get the next guy.
それもあれですか。
That's by him
ド
for
ンパ
strike
チゲーム
one.
なんです
And
か。
like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second
あ
with 2
あ、ド
down.
ンパチゲーム。
To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
映画をミンチにするけ。
Got him
Wow.
swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Kirk Neuenhuis is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The right fielder, number 10, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Lock into the windup. First pitch on its way. Into the seats.
と昔はよくね、日暮らしとかもやってましたけど、部屋の片付けの続きしようと思ったら猫野郎が寝ちゃったので止める。あちゃー。
Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
日暮らしのなんか最新作も1年ぐらい前出てましたよね、確かね。あれでも PS4 で出てるんですけど、多分配信ができないとか言われてるんですよね。あれも和風ホラーですからね。
Here it comes, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
あとは海猫が鳴く頃にとかね。
Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
あの辺もなかなかホラー感ありますからね。
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
富山の富山でしたっけ、舞台。ひなみ沢村とかいうのが舞台ですよね。
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
出てくるキャラは結構なんかこう幼い感じなんですけど。
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
あれもなんかね、日に日に周りの人間がちょっと表現していくのが怖いですね。普通やったのになんか変にね、表情が変わってくるっていう。あれは怖いですね。
Into the box, Taylor Youngman. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here.
あれも同人で大ヒットしましたもんね。
Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy.
タイプムーンでしたっけね、確か。
Absolutely frozen.
当時はようやってましたもんね、いろいろ。
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Drilled on the ground is short. Figueroa scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Jeff Locke digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Jeff Locke.
ギャルゲーにハマり、アイブサウンドにハマって、コトコさんにどっぷりハマってましたからね。
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Josh Harrison will stand in for a second time. He drew base on balls to lead off the home first.
And O'Malley was a really good at bat he put together too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
鳥の歌はもう名曲ですよね。リアさんですよね。
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're
もう
going
あ
to see
れ
a
はもう
fastball,
ド
and
ン
then
ピ
he's
シャ
going
な
to go
名
the other
曲
way
ですよ
on
ね。
it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Presley, and he's got it for out number 2.
エアーとかカノンとかね。
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Gregory Polanco.
あれも結構家庭用に移植されてますもんね。
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty
自
and 2
分は
gone
もうあ
here
れ
in the
です
inning.
ね、クラナド終わってから、リトルバスターズまではちょっとかじっとったんですけどね。それ以降は全くやらなくなりましたね。
Nothing our score. Got him swinging. That will end the inning.
まあ多分その後
1-2-3 go
も
the
ね、
Pirates.
審
We'll
査
head
が
to
出
the
てると
fourth.
思うんですけ
Still
ど。
scoreless. Jonathan Villar will start it out here from Milwaukee
あの
with
当時
Ryan
は
Braun waiting on deck
ビ
to
ジュアル
follow.
アーツが大阪に会社があるんですけど、よう見に行ってましては、ここに会社あるんやとか言って言ってましたね。
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And that's in there as well, 0-2
結
now.
構でもメーカーがね、大阪にちょこちょこあったんですよね。アリスソフトとかも大阪にあったからね。
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
意外とビジュアルアーツとアリスソフトが近所にあったっていう。
He's also taken some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
The bases are empty with
でも
one man
一番やっ
gone.
ぱね、
And that'll bring forth the
家
great
に近い
slugging
のが
left fielder
アクア
Ryan
プラス
Braun.
ですよね。PC 系ではリーフっていう名前でやってはったんですけど。
Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fly ball out toward right field. Polanco waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Carter will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. Good job on holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
あの時は雑誌もよう買ってましたもんね。
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit to short. Figueroa over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. John Jaso is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to
でも
start
エルフ
pointing fingers
も
out.
いろんな出してましたも
When
ん
you're
ね。
facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside.
かなりやばい、
It's just
遺
part of the
作と
game you have
か
to live with.
修作とかなんかありましたね。
Jason Rogers stands in for the second time.
兄弟でしたっ
Hit
け
it
ね。
hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no
修
outs here.
作。他にもいろんな名前ありましたもんね。中身はかなりね、あれで
Off-speed
したけ
pitch
ど。
in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
すごいおっちゃんでしたけどね。
Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
いや、多分今でも、大きい箱のパッケージ売ってるんですかね。結構あれ、入れ物でかか
Here
ったっ
comes
す
the
ね。
first pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
あれはやばかったですよ
Way
ね。
high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
かなりもう暴走してましたからね。まあ、あれはあれでね、ファンはおったからあれですけど。
Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Here's Starling Marte. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And they go right after
今は
him
もう
here
あ
as
れ
he
ちゃい
swings
ま
and
す。
misses. Strike
BL
two.
版で販売も増えてそうですよね、あっちもね。
He's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
あー、
He's
名
ready.
前は
Here's
ちょっ
the
と覚え
0-2
てないですけど。
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
トゥーハートがね、かなり良かったですね、あれ。家庭用にも移植されてましたけど。
Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour
初代
later.
トゥーハートは
That's a
も
great
うか
job
な
of
り良か
not
ったです
showing
ね
that。pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Into the box now, Cole Figueroa, as he'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up over toward the left side of the infield. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. Andrew McCutchen gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
あー、なんかそんな名
Two
前
down
でした
runners
ね。
at first and second.
突然トゥーハート。
That evens it up 1-1.
ホワイトアルバムとかも出てましたよね、その後。
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. On looking up.
おー、入った。
Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
あー。トゥーハートはめっちゃ良かったですよ。その初代と2作目はやったことないんですけどね。でしたっけね。あそこもいろいろ出してるとこやから。
Stepping in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up
なんか
empty.
ティアーズ・トゥー・
1.
ティアラでしたっけ。なんかそんな名前もあったような。
4 runs here in this half inning.
今はもうね、歌われるものとかなってますけど。
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, give him
あ
some
れはア
credit.
クアプラス
Two
ですけ
outs,
どね。
a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the
家
plate as
庭
you
用でなんかホワイトアルバムをやった記憶あるん
Solid
です
base
けど。
hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't
ブー
too
ハート
sharp
も
his
確か
last
2
time
でしたっ
out.
け
He's
?3 は
not
なかっ
fooling
たんかな
anybody right now. Just not pitching at a
2
level
は
he's
確か出
capable
て
of.
たんですよ。
And that's the bottom line.
Settling in now,
確かプ
Josh
レステ
Harrison.
1
He
か
flew
2
out
か
in
どっ
his
ちか
last
で出て
at
たよ
bat.
うな。
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the fourth.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You got to go right out.
あー、ありましたね、シーズンへ。
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And this
Wow.
one gets away.
あー、2でしたか、あれ。
And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second
ああいう
base.
シリーズもほんまに初代が良かったっすからね。それ以降毎回勝ってましたけど。
That'll be scored a wild pitch.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now a
懐かしい名
5-0
前です
lead.
ね。
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. It's 5 runs home now in this
あ
inning
となんか
alone.
デザイアもね、あったんですけど、あれがあんまり肌に合わんかったんですよね。
Gregory Polanco
あー、なん
steps in
か
to try and keep
名
things
前なん
going
か
now
覚え
with
て
the
ないで
runner
す
at
けど、
first following the
ありまし
RBI
たね。
single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a
リ
good
ブ
way
に
to
出
put
て
it.
く
It
る
looks like
キャ
he's
ラが出て
gaming a
た
little too much, and
作
that's
品
not
があっ
working
たん
for
ですよ
him.
ね、なんか。
Belted high in the air out to
Oh.
left. Back goes Braun at the track. He
Wow.
gets there to make the play,
あ
and
ー、その
that
名
ends
前
the
覚えて
inning.
ますわ。
The Pirates are able to add on to their
閲覧
lead,
閲
and
覧
after a
の
long
学
dry
園でし
spell,
たっ
the
け
good times are back
それに
again in
確
the
かね、
Steel City. More to come on the show Sunday baseball
岸
after
本さん
this.
が出てたと思うんですよ。
Scooter Jeanette
Hmm.
will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his
デザ
guys
イ
are
ア
going to
も
have
ね、
some work to do.
Yeah,
な
those
んと
5 run
も言えん
innings are
作品
tough
で
to
したね。
bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy
確か
something
ビー
else
タ
to think about
で
out
なん
there.
かやった記憶ありますよ。
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
どうでしたかね。
This is where
なんか
as
同
a
時期に出
pitcher
てた
you
よ
can
うな。
start to put the clamp down. This
たま
was a
によく
tie
サター
ball
ンと
game,
か
but
で
now all of a sudden he's
バ
out
ース
there
ト
with
エ
a
ラー
5-run lead.
と
So
ね、デザイア
you
の
can bet he won't be
ダ
afraid
ブル
to
パックみ
start
たいなと
going
か、
after guys a bit more.
あ
Just
と
like
ロ
he
ス
did
ト
right
ワン
there.
とデザイアのやつとかね。
Aaron Hill is into
な
the
んか
box.
その
He
辺
was a
一緒に
strikeout
出て
victim
ま
in
し
his
たよ。
first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into the windup and the pitch.
あれも
Here's
家
the
庭用でできるっ
two-seamer
ていうのがま
inside to
た
start
いい
the
ですけ
at-bat.
ど
It's
ね。
1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient.
まあでも初代のバーストエラーはね、ちょこちょこリメイクされとったから。
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And the count will be full. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. To short. To his left, Figueroa. On to first, and Hill is a ground-out victim. 2 away now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
ああ、でもいろんなギャルゲーも出てましたもんね。
Alex Presley digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
That's too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Tapped up the first baseline. Jasso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chris Capuano is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
ああ。川原崎家の人々ありましたね、そういう。
John Jaso. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat.
野々村病院。
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
That's taken. Now it's
当時でも
0-2.
そのパソコンのゲームを持ってる人がすごかったですもんね。
Grounded to the right. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Nice play there, heading to his right. Makes the nice backhanded stop on this ball, and then he hits his pitcher right in stride. That's well done.
ああ。
Standing in now, Jason Rogers. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. On the ground to the left side. Hill is there. Throw gets him at first, and Capuano's got it working here. There are 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Francisco.
Francisco Cervelli steps in.
かなり、わかる人にしかわからん話をしてたんで、あれやと思うんですけど。
Capuano sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure would. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so
でも
far
ギ
in
ャ
this
ルゲー
at-bat,
といえば
he
やっ
hasn't
ぱ
made any
プレステ
adjustments.
やったらときめきメモリアルでしょ。
Check swing, but he held up in time.
それで
Ball
ま
one.
せんよ、隊
Still no
長。
fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's
あれはで
definitely
も
by
画期
design.
的
He's
でした
such
よ
a
ね。
good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Kirk Neuenheis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another
あれも
great
なんか
outing.
ようやっ
And
て
that's
た
what
記
you
憶
get
あ
when
り
you
ます
mix
よ。
your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A little low, it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this
あ、でも
inning.
なんか
That's what you
好
like
感
to
度
see
上げ
when
るの
you've
が
got a
大
guy
変
out
で
there
したよ
that's
ね。
getting up there in the pitch count.
はははは。ああ。
Oh, and this just
う
jumps
わ、持っ
off
て
the
帰っ
bat
た。
here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
あ、でも、ときメモも3ぐらいまで出てた
A
んでした
solo
っけね。
shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
は年老い。あんまり名前も覚えてないですね。
That pitcher's got to be
主
thinking,
人
how
公
can I
の
throw a
藤
pitch like
崎しおりだ
that
けは
in
覚
this
えてるんですけ
situation?
ど。
That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
ああ、3まででしたっけ、あれ。なんか変にポリゴンになってなかったですか、あれ。
Domingo Santana is moving about in the on-deck circle now, so that'll officially do it for Capuano.
Domingo Santana.
まあ、コナミもあれでだいぶ有名になり
Fastball here
ま
as
し
he'll
た
take
の
a
で。
look at ball one, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
That's outside.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
なりましたね。
Hit on the ground to short. Figueroa fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
でもやっぱ個人的にはトゥーハートが良かったですね。
Jonathan Villar will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind it.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 1. Cesar Jimenez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Cesar Jimenez.
Starling Marte will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
あれは全然それはなくてもいけますね。
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
あれ確か、サウンドノベルでしたっけあれですか。文字がこう画面上にバーッと出てきてたんですよね、あれ。上から下までなんかこう文字だらけやったの覚えてますけど。あれもなかなかなかったですよね。落としてる。大概画面の下の方にこう枠あって、ね、キャラの名前とか、文章がバーっと出るんですけど、画面いっぱいに文字が出るっていうのはないですよね。あれがトゥーハートの特徴ですよね。懐かしいですね。ようやってましたね。今もでも、あれちゃいます。アマゾンとか値段するんちゃいますか。
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
多分 PS ストアで塗ってたと思うんですけどね。
Chopped foul right at home plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Andrew McCutchen will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate, so on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here it comes on 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing.
ああ、クソに、クソエリ。三大クソメガ
Set. Here's the 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
And let's take a look at the location of that final pitch here on Show Track. And you're going to see that even though he had a home run earlier in this ball game, they decide to come right back after him up in the zone, and they get him to swing right through it.
まあ、このまま行きましょうか。
Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back.
Just checking.
In now, Jeff Locke. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Division
Back up the
半端ない。
middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He's been downright stingy on the mound so far. That's just the 2nd hit he's allowed. It comes all the way in inning number 7. The way he's pitching, I don't know if he's going to give up too many more.
Chris Carter will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he takes ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up
こ
going
れ
much
また持ってかれたんじゃないです
Marte
か。
going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
The batter, number 2.
これやばいですね。体力がやばい。
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Aaron Hill stands into the box. He's 0 for 2
あら、
so far
ゴ
in
ル
this
フ
one.
練習行く予定が辞退しました。行
Ready
く予
with
定
the
やっ
first
たんです
pitch. Here
ね。
it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only
正
side
月
effect
でも
is
やっ
right
てるんです
there,
ね。
though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Hot shot down the line.
Wow.
And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
頭痛いと理由にして辞退しました。全員ゴルフクラブのいびきにしたい。
Chop foul right at the plate at strike 1.
全員クズだ。そうなんすか。
Lock sets. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
そうなんですか。若手野郎がいる。
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
That misses, and it's going to set up a
体
big
力が
pitch
こ
now,
れやばいです
3-2.
ね。
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so The more you make them work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
ほんまに、からしかったです。これはちょっともう変えましょうか。まだ体力があれですけど。
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Archimedes Caminero will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
からしいは、やかましいという意味、そうなんですね。博多弁です。えーっと、
Alex Presley will be the first to greet him here as they stand in with a runner at first and one away. Count is full. Here's the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Two out with the man at first.
じゃあ今日はもう、
Checks his swing here, but
2
he
位
does
でゆ
so
っ
in
くり
time.
する
It
感じ
looked
です
like he
か。
was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
All even now, 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Hit to first.
Neil
Oh,
Sharp,
what a stop. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
But the Brewers do get two on this two-run home run. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 3. Josh Harrison steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with two strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Braun racing back, still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and it's now 6-3.
Guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No outs, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Neuenhuis. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
John Jaso digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out,
今んと
nobody
こ減っ
on.
てないですね。ちょこちょこ歌詞をつまむぐらいはあ
This
る
is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun over to his right, 2 gone.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Now to the plate, Jason Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Short, hit hard. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll march on to the 8th. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Garen Cecchini is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Garen Cecchini.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in
完
that
全
high.
に猫が寝て
Darn
ま
near
すな。
impossible when it's coming at you in the high
丸
90s.
なって寝
You
てま
just
すね。
can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Grounded to short. Figueroa has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Jonathan Villar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Good sharp slider there. He couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order of the Brewers. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Jeremy Jeffress will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Francisco Cervelli ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
that thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Right side and right into the shift. And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting number 6, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
わしのもやっとけ。
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Stepping in now, Cole Figueroa. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he botches it.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Braun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Pedro Florimon will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
To the hill.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. For McCutchen, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Josh Harrison stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates get one on the Andrew McCutchen double. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Mark Melanson will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Mark Melanson.
静かになった。
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, that all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Chris Carter will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the ball can come both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that. Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. On the ground up the middle, to his left, Figueroa. The first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
終了です。終了。
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Andrew McCutchen. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 7-3.
これでまた連勝が伸びましたね。
Here now is our final lines for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the
バリバリ言うとる。柿の種を食べております。剣の実。 いやー、気持ちいいぐらいの連勝ですね、これ。8連勝ですか。いやー、いい感じで貯金が増えてますね。さあ、終わりますか。はーい。あちゃちゃちゃちゃ。さあ、では、終わります。お疲れ様でした。